walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has an original point of view. And I say, hey, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. If you could learn to work and play and get along with each other. You got to listen to your heart, listen to the beat, listen to the rhythm of the street. Open up your eyes, open up your ears, get together and make things better by working together. It's a simple message and it comes from the heart. Oh, believe in yourself, for that's the place to start. And I say, hey, what a wonderful kind of day. To learn to work and play and get along with each other. What a wonderful kind of day. What a wonderful kind of day.
Hey! Hey! DW! Hey! Whoa!
Hello. Welcome to Expeditions Conquistador, probably the last stream of this game. I have a cat in my lap. So we are on Hispaniola. Our current, the end of the last stream, or, well, technically the end of 2 streams ago, because we had a stream that didn't, my internet crashed like 30 minutes in, so we're ignoring that stream. We went and killed some rebels. We found out the rest of the rebels are going to attack Santo Domingo. We gotta go prevent that, because that would be bad, apparently. Looks like I still have someone injured from this fight. No, I don't. No. Well, you know, things are okay. Why was it saying... Yeah, why is this... Well. Whoops. So we need to go here. Gotta remember how to play this game. Aww. You gonna go, Rosa? You don't want to sit in my lap? Okay. Bye. I love you, Rosa. Where are you going? She's deciding where to go. Oh, you're gonna go to the bed? Yep, you can make it. I believe in you. There you go. Where's Dio? I don't know where Dio is. Okay, yeah, so I think this is right after we did finish healing some people. Alright, that's fine. Oh. Could repair some equipment. Let's do that. You catch wind that Isabella's up and about, so you can decide to drop in the medical tent to catch up on her. You find her sitting on the edge of the bed, still looking pretty beaten up, but at least conscious. But it's socials, Isabella. How are you feeling? Maybe a little loud. When she looks up at you, it's like looking into the eyes of a completely different person. The Isabella you knew is gone, and the woman before you looks broken in more ways than one, staring 1,000 miles past you. Oh yeah, she was captured, that's right, and we rescued her. Sorry about what happened to you. What are you doing, Rosa? Why are you making noise? It wasn't your fault. You were under my protection. You were my responsibility. Isabella just shakes her head slowly. You're a tough woman. It takes a lot to bounce back from something like that. It's been rough. I'm trying. Dr. Velasquez comes over to check on Isabella. Isabella needs one more rite of rest still, Capitan, if you please. As you leave the tent again, the soldier doesn't say goodbye. She only folds up her legs under her head and rests her head on her knees, staring off into the distance. God. I guess we repaired equipment, but we didn't get it. Oh, she saw what she used equipment. Oh, we only gained 3 meat. We get 5 meat. Well, at least we have plenty of rations. Pigs. Ooh, pigs. Failed to prevent the theft of 1,500 valuables. Jesus. Valuables I have. Oh, 11,000, okay. That's still a notable amount. Okay, so to preserve some meat. Guards, we lost 15 rations to wild animals, Jesus. Alright, well, here we go. Defense. Nowhere we can interact with. Governor Bernardo de Manzanedo's staff doesn't even attempt to stop you this time, so obvious was the urgency you exude. Find the governor in the office. with Juan Noriega poring over defensive plans in town. He looks up with alarm as you enter. What is it? Leandra is coming to attack the city with all her troops. We must prepare the defenses forthwith. Is Esteban coming as well? Esteban is dead. In trouble you no longer. Whoa, they invented a flying gold thing above that building. ISL. Governor clasps his hands together and makes a small and rather silly leap into the air. Noriega smiles, but it's a sad smile. Well done indeed. Finally did it, what none of us could achieve. Brought down the giant. As if on cue, a horn blares across the tense calm of the courtyard below. Noriega draws his sword and grits his teeth. The alarm signal. She's here. The governor runs to the balcony and looks out across the town. Gunshots go off in the distance, and chaos engulfs the courtyard. It's as it fills with panicked servants and armed troops. Captain Noriega puts a hand on your shoulder. This is it. I'm sorry we have held you here this long, Senorita Morales, but we need your help one last time. The rebels will focus their attack on 2 locations, Alcazar de Colon and Fortaleza Azama. My company will hold the fortress. Your troops must rally here and protect the governor. Go to the courtyard and prepare your defenses. May the Lord watch over you all. It's kind of ridiculous that a rebel, ragtag rebel group has this many troops compared to the actual Spanish troops. Good luck, Juan. Watch your back. You run through the fancy corridors of the palace, brushing through servants and staff members, flying down the stairs, making a beeline for the courtyard. Your troops are already waiting for you outside, weapons at the ready. Isabella steps out from the rest. Capitan, Noriega's troops are heading out to the fortress, but they are too few. They'll not be able to cover all the entry points. I request permission to take a few of the troops over there, reinforce Noriega's position. Granted, but watch yourself over there. This is probably a bad idea. Isabella jumps forward and gives you a strong hug. I will, and you too, Elena. Good luck. Well, apparently she's not. Completely broken. Campagna Attention. I don't know what that means. Everybody stands at attention all at once as the last civilians scurry across the courtyard and out of sight. An eerie silence falls over your immediate surroundings. These are all bad speeches. This is not a time for great speeches. It's a time to seize your weapons and fight for your lives. Watch each other's backs and kill your enemies, and we will triumph today. Good luck to you all. Your troops raise their swords and salute and shout with one voice, Por la Gloria! God. Sorry. Your ranks disperse across the courtyard, taking up their positions behind the carts and barricades. Noriega's people set up to slow down the enemy. An aeon seems to pass in anxious anticipation. Then a mishmash of Spanish soldiers and Taino warriors sidle out between the buildings, bearing down on the palace. You're vaguely aware of the sound of shutters being closed above you as Bernardo de Manzanedo takes cover inside his walls. Alright, so we gotta assign equipment. For some reason, of course, we can only use... So, who all do we have here? We have a soldier, yes. We have another soldier. Have our scout. Have you guys. And the doctor. The doctor does not need... Yeah, the doctor does not need equipment. I guess he could use armor, but... What does the armor give? 15% damage reduction. Yeah, you can't even have more than... Huh. Okay. I don't know. But... yes, the doctor. Okay. It's gonna be rough. Okay. So, guys here. Stay alive for 10 turns. Guys here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. More guys. That's a lot of guys. Okay. So we do have a net. Okay. So we could block off here. Kind of. Well, yeah, just block off there. Sounds good. Hi, Daimon. Is this the fight you lost last time, leading the trident to death the governor? It is, in the stream that only lasted, that died because my internet failed. So we just erased that stream entirely, and we are back to this fight again. So, because I didn't know these guys were here. I did not notice them when we did this fight the first time. Because the game is really it's hard to see things. So I just saw these guys and I was like, oh, we can just march out and face these guys, this is fine. Yeah, it's not what to do. Okay, so we need to... So we basically need to block off, yeah, here. Something I haven't commented on is how much the hexes in this game blend with the ground compared to others. I can't tell if I like it or not. I do not like it, at least in like... Well, so I don't... Like, this is fine, obviously, but when it's in... When the vegetation actually covers up the hexes, like down here, whereas, yeah, like in here, this is really bad. You know, your actual hex outline should not be covered up by vegetation. I mean, in general, in this trees just not, these should fade away. Actually looking shit like that, like it is bad. Okay, so we need to survive for 10 turns. We basically, I think, just need to hold up and not actually move. Trust our guys can. Yeah, plants covering the hex is very bad, yep. On like some of the jungle maps, it's really bad. Yeah, you can kind of see, like, these are hexes here, and you cannot see really where the hexes are. Okay, hi buddies. Maybe whatever that was. Okay. Oh, there's actually a guy all the way up here. He's a scout. It's pretty dangerous. This guy, why does he have full cover? Because of the soldier? Oh, that's so frustrating. One, we're gonna do that. wish I had a tactical. That wasn't. Basically, I wish I had a 5-foot step. But yeah, like, this is a fine. Somehow. Doctor is very short. You can shoot over his head. Uh-huh. So I wonder if I go here. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Okay. Ooh, actually. Step here, attack, and hopefully kill him, and then back up. It's not a bow because we've guns that have a direct line, bows can fire in arcs. I don't think so. I think it has to do with like old school D&D, like drawing a line through the hexes. If it hits two opposite sides, it counts as cover. But it doesn't explain the rules anywhere as far as I know, so that is actually, I had not thought about that, that is possible. Alright, so you go there. Are these guys going to be coming? These guys are still a spec, they're going to be coming up here. Question is... step up one. I guess my other question is airlines. Oh, actually stepping up here prevents them from running through here. I don't know if they would want to do that though. I don't think they would. The question is, do I want this? I think I do. So you've acted, you have been acted. It's not a person. Take that shot, I guess. This is actually not very much. It's not very useful. Burn! Okay. Okay. Did that guy just bandage his friend who was on fire? Yes, yes he did. That's correct. Oh shit, that guy's poisoned. That's bad. But this guy's unfortunately. Yeah, okay. So that guy's gonna be coming over here, but running over here. Be throwing that down. guy. Soldier he is. Soldier. Warrior. And we're gonna smoke bomb. Okay. Okay. Well, oh, can we can also dump a lantern on one of these people. That's really good. Dump it on that guy. I was really hoping for Jason. Yeah! Doctor's on deck. These are all good things.
Yeah.
That sucks a little bit, but it's fine. That's good. We're glad that that missed. Ouch. Oh no. Oh no! Holy crap. Wow. That's pretty bad. Okay. How's this guy? Oh, he's in the fucking smoke cloud. Okay. God. Well, this is really annoying, actually, because I can't see what is green. Okay. No, this is okay. Ugh, we're going to be flanked, though.
Yeah.
Okay, that guy's going to die. Still sneaking, which means he can actually move out of here. Which seems good. Okay, you can have an action. Okay. So I think you just flawless defense. Attack this guy a little more. I wish I knew how much flawless defense actually does. I like your strategy of burning the whole town to the ground so you're nothing left for the rebels. Yep. I'm out of lanterns, but I think it's a solid fucking strategy. Alright. Let's see how this goes. Everybody's on fire. Yeah, I've lost one person, but we've killed 2 people. 12. Oh, that's good. He's standing in fire healing the guy who's also in fire. Okay. Ouch. That's bad. That's also bad. That's very bad. Yeah, that's very bad. Oh no! Fuck! God damn it! I did not fucking fuck this game! Did not hit that button. It's really infuriating. Like, all I wanted to do was click away from that guy. That is not... Oh god, that's a very bad place for communication. Pretty sure... Okay, no, we don't want to faint. That would put him in a spot that is on fire. Yes, I will cure your burning with these bandages, which are also on fire. That's correct. Like, the sheer number advantage. Like, we have a bunch of guys that are just... Where are they? This is the dumbest thing. Like, every, you know, party RPG does this sort of thing, but it's like... God, this feels so dumb. They're literally just like, what, like hanging out in here? Like, what? Yeah, they also have multiple doctors. Can only fit 6 people in the Sky Ranger, though. Oh, wait. Yeah. It just doesn't. Oh, god, yeah. We have 3 people left. One of which is a doctor. None of which are our soldiers. Like. Oh my god. This is. We're already gonna lose. This fast. We're gonna live for 5 turns. This game is so frustrating in many different ways. It's not really worth like dealing with all of its bullshit. I never thought of it before, but now I love the idea that squad scouts and crates in XCOM are based on installing new seats in the Squad Ranger. Pretty sure that's canon. Oh my god, he didn't fucking die.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this guy's gonna... Okay, well, he didn't actually die. Oh, shit, I have revive. I totally forgot I have a revive. Well, I don't know if that's gonna matter. I could have revived someone. Or soldier would have helped.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would have helped enough to actually win. These fucking doctors. He's like your best bet on the map is just try to run away and revive pretenders. Maybe, yeah. It's just hard to run away too. It just feels so dumb because it's like clearly a siege situation, but you can't actually like siege things, right? Oh, well, apparently that knocked that guy out, but it didn't even show me. Yeah, we're really fucked. But it's not a game over to fail this, so... I'm kind of past caring about this game. Okay, I really am gonna laugh. We didn't make it here. I'm pretty sure we will not. He just opportunity attacked me with a bow as I was running by. That doesn't seem like that should be possible. Rebels eventually overwhelm your initial lines and push through your troops. You're maneuvered to the side, cut off from the palace, and held at bay while the rebels storm the palace. Your desperate attempts to break the deadlock and come to the governor's rescue are thwarted, and moments later, Bernardo de Montenedo's body comes crashing out of a window on the second floor and plummets to the ground. It's clear that the palace is lost, and you're forced to withdraw your troops back into town. Because half of our guys weren't doing it, we're just standing. Also, you can't heal. Oh yeah, now we have to go here. We lead your troops back towards the market where Isabella is standing with Juan Noriega and some of his people. When she sees you approaching, she runs towards you. You made it. The palace is safe. You failed. The palace has fallen. The governor is dead. She runs her eyes across the face of your troops. They all look beaten and tired. I'm so sorry. Perhaps if I hadn't left you. Was it worth it? Did you hold the fortress? It's a good thing we were there. They hit every entrance hard. They even had the foresight to bring siege ladders, but we got them. We beat them back. And Darto's fine too. What do we do now? Noriega shakes his head. He looks like he's on the brink of giving up. Our only option is to attempt one last push. My scouts have spotted Leandra herself directing her troops near the docks. If we can get to her and kill her, my hope is that the disarray will throw the rebels off balance. We can't take back Santo Domingo, but they have no other suitable leaders among them. Without Leandra, they may just loot and pillage the town and then disappear back into the jungle. It's a desperate plan, Capitan. Desperate and dangerous, but it's our last option short of surrender. You, Noriega, march your remaining troops in battle formation down to the docks. Leandra Vizcaino and our officers have set up a small strategy post near the pier with a closed table. They must have taken from the nearby fish seller stalls, and their troops have taken up defensive positions behind the packets and barrels of food and supplies from the ships. Leandra, come out and face me. I want to tell you something before we kill you, because we're in a position to do that. Leandra draws her sword and walks between her troops. She gives you a haughty sneer. Yes, you fought well thus far. Or, you fought so well thus far. Your tactical genius will go down in history. Look around, Morales. The town is ablaze and your governor is dead. You may have held the fortress. What good is that when we hold the rest of the town? Isabella steps forward, pointing an accusing finger at Leandra. How many innocent people have died to serve your greed, your megalomania? You have created enmity and mistrust where you should have created reconciliation. You have lured hundreds of proud Taino to their deaths, and you have murdered Spanish settlers. These people came here to find a new life, and you brought them terror, anguish, and death. I'm pretty sure the Spanish, in fact, brought terror, anguish, and death to the natives, and to the people, other people they enslaved, to their serfs in Spain. But, you know, for a child born into strife and mistreated so consistently by everybody, you are surprisingly stubborn in your quest to make peace. When will you finally understand that nobody wants your peace? Just as nobody ever really wanted you, You think Andres abducted you because he loved your mother? He took you as a prize, a curiosity. Your mother didn't die of the Spanish disease. Andres killed her, and she came and begged him to give you back. Isabella is nailed to the spot, trembling. I have forgiven my father for what he did. Your father, whoever your father was, it sure as hell wasn't Andres. That's why the Taino didn't want you. Your conception was not consenting. That's such a weird way to say that. You know this, of course. It seems your dear friend Capitan Morales was kept out of the loop, though. You didn't really trust her with that information, do you? I wonder how she feels about that. Yeah, I don't care. I didn't ask her, because I didn't need to know. This means nothing to me. Isabella's a good soldier, and nothing you say will change that. Isabella's close to tears. I'm so sorry, Elena. I lied to everyone. My whole life. Even Umberto. Even myself. Yeah, What in the fuck? Holy shit! This game. Doesn't matter. You're my friend and my subordinate. It's time to fight. Are you prepared? She straightens her back and salutes you stoically. Si, Capitan. Did we get this far last time? I don't remember. I feel like we did. I just don't remember that fucking... I'm sure I had the same reaction if I saw that last time. I just don't remember. Noriega points his sword menacingly at Leandra. You're finished, Vizcaino. You got us all fooled. You relied on our hospitality and our generosity to deceive us and attack us. Enough is enough. We will end you now. Your time is long past, old man. What a miserable existence you've lived these past 2 years. The commander was once so proud and fearless, conquered all of Hispaniola and suppressed any hint of an uprising with swift and precise brutality. Now here you stand, hiding behind the woman who came to replace you. Doubt your barbed tongue will serve you well in hell. Option 1, insult her. Option 2, kill her. Option 3, be nice, but still make sure to point out she's subordinate to you. I mean... Yeah, she's not really my friend. She's somebody that I hired. I mean, I guess it's kind of like, oh, you know, we have a relationship. Just like, she got captured because of me, and I went and rescued her. But I'm kind of like, you know, she is my soldier. She's not, okay. I kind of like how disdainful this is of Noriega. What could you possibly hope to achieve? I like all these options, actually, in this case. What could you possibly hope to achieve here, Leandra? It's abundantly clear you're not fighting for the freedom of the Taino. Tomorrow, I'm the new governor of Hispaniola. Next year, I'll be viceroy of all the Americas? You can't possibly think that King Carlos will give you sovereignty of the entirety of the New World if you come to control Hispaniola in a violent coup. Her Majesty will know what I write to him. Fernando de Manzanedo was a treacherous villain who tried to usurp the King Dominion over the New World. Anybody who lies to Carlos and makes me out to be some sort of traitor, well, they will not live to deliver their message. This is a very ambitious plan. Noriega sighs. I decided that I've seen enough bloodshed. I never wanted to be responsible for another death again. But you made that choice for me, and I shall have to shed more blood after all. Yours. Oh, he decided he had seen enough bloodshed after he colonized the island and conquered all the natives and enslaved them and slaughtered all who opposed him. Then he's like, oh man, you know, just want to settle down on my farm with my slaves, and you know, just don't wanna be violent anymore. Daimon says, wow, that beats the shit out of my 5-year plan. Yeah, I mean, it is ambitious. I'll give her that. Leandra snorts condescendingly and turns around, walking back behind her troop positions. When she's clear, she raises her hand with her back still turned to you, and her people open fire. Who can I even, like, take? Can I take? Okay. So no, I can't take the injured people. even though they only have harmless injuries. Okay, so you're coming. You're coming. Or you're not coming, rather. Wait, where? Okay, you're coming, you're coming. Alright, Isabella is now back, though, so we can give her some equipment. This is her. I guess we're giving Sierra, our other scout, who is, I don't, wait, never mind, they're not a scout. They're just a random soldier. Wow. Okay, well, sucks to be you. Oh god, I guess we'll take the other doctor? Woof. Okay. Do we have allies? Like, again, what are the rest of our troops doing? And what is Noriega doing? Alright, we are eliminating all enemies. Looks like we have a very limited map here, though. But there's still, okay, there's like... Oh, there's her. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 8 enemies. It's less, but they're all very high level. Whereas my guys are not very high level on account of, or most of them are not very high level on account of the high level ones are wounded. What's this guy's here? Through here. They're just behind. Maybe one's there. Maybe you want to probably go up there and like follow them. Maybe come through there as well. Set up your field like it's Blood Bowl. You can actually like manufacture things and drop them down if you do that while you're camping, but then you're not like hunting and stuff, so I think we're good. Partial cover. Yeah, 9% shot. Way up there, I just don't think that it should. It's really annoying that it doesn't show the actual person getting attacked. Oh, whoops. I didn't think they could get to the attack in one turn. Okay, well. Okay. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Oh god, of course it was fucking track. Oh, actually. So we're just gonna line up here. So that we can't get shot. Other than Isabella.
Yeah.
It's fine, she's gonna get healed. Yeah, she's gonna get healed. Oh, this guy's going all the way around. Shit. Stunned. Okay. We also gotta eliminate all of these. What the fuck is that? Hailstorm. It's our hunter. Where is... Where? Oh, that's Leandra. She's right there. Oh, she stunned him. Okay, well, this would suck, but... Okay. I want to go up here and kill this guy. Shit. I was just thinking it's a shame there's no AoE effects. I guess they're going for realism. Yeah. Fuck it. Good. So the question is whether I go over there, but they're gonna get... She's basically fucked. I don't really know what I can do about that at all. I actually could, but you'll take an attack. But it's a... Oh no. Alright. You run back here. You run up here and stab this person. Yeah! Good job, Teresa. Your first combat, and what you've done is you stabbed a guy to death. Technically, he's bleeding out, I guess, but... yeah.
Yeah.
Poison's great. Yeah, you're really fucked. You're just dead. Alright, we can get over there and revive her. Maybe. If we ever get back over there, but... Oh! Okay, so there's that guy. These guys we can deal with. Fucking hell. You're going at least up to there. The question is then, do we use Fate to go on the other side? I think we may have to. Of course, there's another counter up there. Holy shit! Guy still. Well, actually, this doesn't leave them flanked unless they take an opportunity attack, so that's actually fine. And this, she can run up here and should hopefully, maybe knock it out. Yep, she did. Okay, that's great. Now we have Doctor. Attack someone. So we're gonna want to reorient over here and try to get her back up. It's just a question of how to do that. Fire from here. Yeah. Move, but you would take, well, you could actually use this ability. Oh, it doesn't have any cooldown, so we should use it, because we can back up. I mean, she's gonna run up here and attack, if he's gonna attack. It's just like, that seems bad. I think it's better if he goes over here. She is. Oh, that hurts. Oh god, don't take him down. Don't take him down. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, he's alive. Oh, that's really good. Not a lot. Okay, you're getting stunned. I think I actually should have moved the doctor in flank before I tackled him. Really? It was like an 87% chance. Okay. So he can move away. Which, actually, yes. I'm gonna move in here. You're gonna move in here between these two. This means, okay, well, he can, well, actually, this should be, hello. That's bad. Or, what's he doing? Okay, she's obviously now awake.
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah.
Teresa gets to stab a second guy. She did. Oh, he does not have. Okay. He doesn't have his team up, so she's gonna survive this person. Unfortunately, she can't do anything. Oh no, she can. Okay. So we stab this guy. Or, right. Stab her, sneak. Oh, she doesn't get any actions. Never mind, I was thinking. She just doesn't get actions. I thought she was just blocked. Okay. On the move. Over here. Like all the way back here. You haven't got the move. What are we gonna do with you? We just attack, I guess. Hope things work out. Okay, where are you going? Oh, they really want to get on this hunter. And, okay, sucks, but not really unexpected. Linking strike. He's gonna get attack of opportunity, but... Oh my god, she's not dead! I was just like, well, if we kill her, that's huge. But... Okay, you gotta heal someone. You're healing the person you can't heal. Okay. Oh, who's the doctor healing? The soldier or the hunter? This is kind of looking bad because we're kind of surrounded. Fuck! Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's annoying. It's actually not that bad. I'm just gonna fucking keep shooting her. Oh. Stab her? Oh, it's not gonna kill her. But also, there's nothing else you have to do. So he could go in there. Yeah, I guess that's what he's gonna do. Jesus. I just want her to die! What is he doing? Oh shit, he's reviving. Oh my god! Holy, oh no! Teresa! Teresa lived by the stabbing and died by the stabbing. Oh boy, poor Teresa. I wish I could actually see who is in these spaces unconscious, because my revive is almost up. I don't know who I'm going to be able to revive. That's a doctor.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. Where's my person? Okay, somewhere in here is one of these spaces is somebody who can revive, and I just don't know who and where they are. I Maybe they were there. I wonder if I'm standing on it. Oh, yeah, I am. Yeah! Hi, Bill. How goes the colonialism? Not great, but perhaps that's good. Oh no! Was that? Oh no! That was the scout that we just revived. That guy just popped out and immediately sniped his ass. Just like, no, stay down. Isabella. You gave your enemy firearms. These are rebels. Have you successfully found the city of gold for your king? No. Alright, we'll stack up again, because this is an effective strategy. Ouch. Oh, that... Okay, well... Yeah. Isabella... Dead. Antonio! Yeah, murder him, Antonio! The battle dies down as suddenly as it began. One moment all is mayhem, and the next an eerie silence falls over the docks. Your troops are victorious, and only a few heavily wounded rebels who survived the battle. I mean, we know where Leandra is. I stabbed her to fucking death. Antonio's still the best damn character. You order your troops to get their wounded to safety, while Noriega's troops apprehend the surviving enemies. Looking across the bloody aftermath of the battle, you spot Leandra lying in the dust, ragged breathing, betraying that she's still alive. You have come to finish it. I mean, we can imprison her, I guess, but you're a threat no longer. I'll spare your life. Leandra speaks with great difficulty, her left hand clutching a gaping wound in her abdomen while her right hand lies uselessly at her side. I have misjudged you. You are a better woman than I. I think she's pretty evil. Like, she laid out her grand plan. It was completely just personal ambition. Stop talking. Help will get here soon. I betrayed everyone. Please forgive me. Everything I loved. Gone. Esteban. Esteban? Leandra exhales deeply, a bubbling sound escaping from her throat, and she is still. Your troops collect the valuables and equipment. They didn't have very much valuables. They had a lot of equipment though. Equipment that they can salvage from the dead and start moving back toward the marketplace when Noriega is waiting for you. Find your remaining troops. She can't be that evil. She didn't finish explaining her plan to the I mean, it was pretty close. You find your remaining troops spread out in groups across the marketplace, protecting the stalls and the shops from the looting and the marauding rebels. Noriega is off to the side, trying to get an overview of the situation, but when you arrive, he comes over to talk. My dear friend, I cannot express how grateful I am that God brought you to this island when he did, just in the nick of time. You have saved my life and the lives of many innocent folk in Santo Domingo. I know that in my heart. That was a nasty fight. It was a lot more manageable than the first fight, though. Uh, the terrain actually did help a lot, I think. The numbers advantage in this game is just so huge. Like, having more people is just like, it's just because it's the action economy. It's like, it doesn't really matter. Sheer weight of numbers counts for a hell of a lot, yeah. It'd be really nice if there was at least like a reinforcement mechanic where you could like bring people in, as if people went down. Like that would have made a lot of sense in those fights if they just didn't want you to have more than 6 people at a time. Although I guess, then you have the revival abilities, so that complicates things. But because there's the XCOM 2. Is it XCOM 1 or 2? I think it's XCOM 2. Yeah, it's XCOM 2 that has the like defend, because it's defend your like spaceship base, right? And mission where people come in if they get downed, basically, I think. You wouldn't know that we won from just looking around. Leander's troops run rampant like a chicken. We've severed the head, but the legs keep moving. Eventually their spirit will leave and they will disappear back in the jungle. They've done their fighting. They don't want to take us on again. Suppose there's no longer any reason for you to withhold my ship. Like, city's in ruins, with rebels running around, so, it's about time I get out of here, right? The governor owes you an apology for the way he's exploited you, but that's a debt you'll never be able to collect. Yes, the ship is yours. You're free to leave and go whenever you want. I believe you shall have to take on the role as acting governor until somebody more worthy can be elected? Elected? I mean, elected as in appointed by the king, sure. And in that capacity, I give you my full support to your expedition. Thank you, my friend. I shall order the treasurer to bring as much gold as many supplies as we can spare to your servants. That is the best we can do in the present situation. Now you must excuse me. I need to find a way to bring this riot to an end before the whole town is burned to the ground. Noriega kisses you on both cheeks and returns to his duties. Ew. Elena, my dear girl, you are an incredible individual. I have already heard of your crushing victory over Leander's rebels. No slaughtering natives without representation. That's, that's a pretty accurate description of the American colonies. The English American colonies. Not really the Spanish colonies. You turn around to see the familiar shape of Umberto de Rossi waddling towards you. I'm glad that Isabella managed to keep you safe, Umberto. He turns to Isabella. Yes, indeed. I owe you my life, my dear girl. Oh, look at all that shit. Isabella accepts his grateful hug, resting her head on his wide shoulder. If only we could keep you here, Elena, as our Capitan of the Guard. But I expect you'll be leaving us soon, now that your ship has been released. Good luck, no matter what you decide to do in the future. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be fucking subordinate to fucking Juan Noriega. I'm better than him. I would be promoted to governor. Before the whole town is burned to the ground. Awkward. Yeah. I mean, literally their plan was, we're gonna go kill the leader of the rebellion because we can't actually fight all the rebellion's troops, and then they'll just loot the city and leave rather than taking it over. So they're just waiting for them to loot and to kill anyone they want, and then get bored and leave. De Rossi embraces you and kisses you on the cheeks, then he waddles off to help the townsfolk clean up the mess left behind in the battle. Again, there are still a rebel army running around. We just happen to kill its leader. Well, what's this guy? Near the docks, you're politely addressed by a large soldier. Jesus, this face. Dressed in an eclectic panoply, apparently built from an old black suit of armor repaired with scavenged pieces of plate mail. Panoply? I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that word. You are Capitan Elena Morales. The same. The man has a strong accent, but his syntax is impeccable. You can't quite place him, but your best guess is that his accent is Eastern European. Ah, yes, Eastern European. Famous accent. I've been searching for you. Your actions here have earned my respect. What? Losing? Panoply? Well, that's what I said. I'm just not sure where the emphasis is. I guess it also said maybe panoply, but it's just like, I assume it's panoply. Panoply. You have me at a disadvantage. I apologize, I forget myself. My name is Laszlo Pawlik. I am a mercenary. I'm not recruiting. Unusual name for these. Wow, so I can either be like, where are you from, or go away. You can't just be like, okay. Where are you from, senor? I am from Hungary. I've been fighting many wars against the Turks and as a mercenary in Italy. Great. What might you be doing in this Spanish colony then? Well, you know, Habsburgs. Word across Hispaniola is that you're planning an expedition to the mainland. I have reasons of my own for traveling with you on this expedition. Well, if you wish to join me, you'll have to reveal that reason. There's a previous expedition, Felipe Gutierrez. From what I've learned, he took 300 men to the mainland, hoping to claim it for the Spanish crown. But not one of them has ever been heard from again. Ooh. Among them was an old friend of mine, Tomas Cezaz. We served in the same company in the Hungarian army, and we fought together against the peasant rebels, and later as mercenaries in Italy. Wow, you are just such a nice guy. So you're here to find your friend. Yes, something like that. Is he here to murder his friend because he owes, you know, him something for some reason or something? If you'll have me, I will serve you well. Perhaps we'll find out what happened to Tomas. Strange, 300 people should easily be enough to conquer America. Says Daimon. I'll be happy to have you. Sure, I mean, is there a downside to having more people? I guess he could, you know, hate me and become rebellious or something, but... Place the hand on your shoulder and squeeze slightly. Thank you, Capitan Morales. You will not regret this decision. He picks up his truck and boards La Maria Teresa. What? Oh, where can I go? Let's look at this guy. Here he is. He's a soldier. He's only a recruit. You'd think he would start off with some experience, but he is aggressive, altruistic, and proud. Okay. Well, altruistic is good at least. Aggressive is not. Proud is... nah. Proud is... Hungarian mercenary. He's 46. Jesus. Hungarian mercenary is a powerfully built man who looks particularly posing in his black piecemeal armor. He's trained in Hungary's Black Army and fought against the Turks as well as the peasant rebellion. After the dissolution of the Fakit Sereg, his company struck out on their own, and he traveled to Italy to fight as a mercenary. Now he's come to the New World searching for his old friend, Tomas Cezaz. Okay. Can we not visit any of these places? Like, okay. And we have no more objectives. Okay. With your money and the decree declaring the lifting of the embargo on your ship, you board La Maria Teresa once more, and it feels like you're home, if only for a moment. In a few days, you'll be standing on the shore of the continent, ready to explore the New World proper, where the mysteries of the Aztecs await. Okay, so we have finished the campaign. Feels like there's... I guess there's still stuff over here we didn't get. I assume this is the full map, like it doesn't go to the other side of Hispaniola. So there's stuff that we did not do, but basically just the cairns. I don't know if there's any other side quests that we missed. So 46 is still only a recruit. Shameful, right? Like, all that experience, and he comes in as a recruit. I'm like, God. Sure, let's see what this looks like. Okay. So we gotta hire another person because... So these guys are both soldiers. So we actually have 5 soldiers. We have, oh right, our scout died. We need another scout. We were gonna, I was gonna keep going. She's dead. That would be okay. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Great time to dip into the racist bucket to see who'll join the party. Oh, here's the 56-year-old recruit scout, the oldest person in your expedition. It's always been too insubordinate to advance beyond a basic rank. Oh boy.
At long last, we could leave Hispaniola and make for the mainland. As we board the ship and look out over the sea, the dark and mysterious shore beckoned to us. Though we dare not speak it, we felt our trials so far were just a taste of what was to come. As we neared the coast, a terrible storm rose up and battered our ship. Desperately, we attempt to reach the safety of the shore, but tragedy struck. 3 of our friends were lost to the reef, and we were forced to return to the ship. When the winds finally faded and the hot sun reappeared, we rowed to shore. We were wrecked and weary, but we had arrived.
Okay. Oh, look. Found a village. Oh my. Oh yeah, we can move this map around. Oh, it's a big old map. And... oh, excuse me. Okay. Mexico. Ow. That hurt. Holy shit. That hurts. I'm feeling that in my arms. That sneeze. Huh. Alright. So now you can start in Hispaniola after you've beaten or Mexico after you've beaten Hispaniola once. Oh, God. Okay, well, I'm not going to play the Mexico campaign on stream. So, that's, this has been Expeditions Conquistador. It's a really weird game. It's, I don't think, it's a game I wanted to find it interesting. I wanted to, try it out more and give it the opportunity to be the game I wanted it to be. It is not the game I wanted it to be. It really, above the, there's a lot of mechanical stuff that's kind of frustrating, even though I do like this kind of gameplay a lot. But ultimately, I mean, of course, the overriding thing is the theme of this game and the way that it engages with that material, whereas, it starts off and it's like, yeah, that there are characters that are just racist, and that's a character trait, and that it has an impact, and it has, it's got these characters who are talking about slavery and the subjugation of the natives, and stuff, but it really doesn't actually engage with those ideas, like on more than a kind of weird, superficial acknowledgement that those things are things people talk about, but it's not, like the whole Hispaniola plot is just like bizarre, kind of, in a way, where there are these native villages, right? And it's like, oh, there are natives who are attacking Spanish people. Why would they do that? And then the rebels who are totally just in it for their own personal ambitions, and it's not about freedom or any kind of, escape from oppression and exploitation. Like, where are the literal, like, plantations? Where, like, literal, like, slave workforces are completely absent from here. You have the opportunity at the beginning, like, oh, do you want to take slaves, or do you want to get free workers? Which is like a morality decision initially that maybe has some minor consequences, but like, there's just it's very superficial engagement with this, and that's very frustrating. And it's not like, I mean, it would be a very, very dark game to put you in the role of Conquistador and actually engage with that material, because a Conquistador isn't inherently, like, what they did, regardless of all the stuff that this game gives you to talk about, oh, we're here about exploration or whatever, like, you're conquering, you're invading, you're committing genocide, and enslaving people. Like, there's no way around doing that. Like, there's no existence of a conquistador that is not existing for that purpose. Like, that's not actually, even in the other contexts that are not conquistadors, that are kind of explorers in the larger context of European history, are still wrapped up in colonialism and still basically exist as the prelude to invasion and conquest and enslavement. And this game just doesn't seem to deal with that reality. And yeah, it would be a very dark game to do that, but it's also, portraying it as this kind of exciting, and it's like, oh, maybe there are some problems, but you can make choices about whether or not you're going to do those bad things, whether or not you're a bad person. Like, no, you're a bad person always, and the, eliding the reality of that, of treating colonialism as a thing where there is an option to be a good person, is much worse, actually, than just actually acknowledging the essential, the necessary thing of what it means. Like, portraying it as a thing that can be okay is worse. So, yeah. As Diamond says, it feels like they wanted to make a Conquistador game and knew they had to pay some sort of lip service to what that meant. Yeah, it seems like there's kind of the adventure aspect of the kind of exploration and because it is an interesting, like, a narrative of people coming in this place they don't know and meeting all these different factions, and that they're playing them kind of against each other and getting involved in this civil war, these rebellions. There's a lot going on in the Spanish conquest of Mexico, where it's not just an army shows up and defeats the natives. It is, they're playing politics with these people and learning, and there's all kinds of, there's a lot of really interesting stuff to that narrative, and the way that the accounts, and a lot of stuff that doesn't get, like, I would like to see, like, a movie or something, or a TV series that actually does that, but where, just don't make the conquistadors, like, the sole protagonists of the story, but where you're kind of doing both, everyone involved, but, like, showing those events, because it is a really interesting series of events. Like, one of my favorite narrative, sort of historical, like, anecdotes is, there's the common story about the idea that the Spanish were envisioned as, or that's the idea that the Spanish were seen as gods when they arrived, because of various things in the native religions, and also the things that the Spanish played that up. But there's a great anecdote about when Montezuma met Cortez, and Montezuma talks about these stories, that that the Spanish are gods, and he says something like, I'm a god to my people too, and yet, if somebody were to, he says basically, I can't remember what the exact thing that he says is, but he basically expresses the sentiment that, like, my people also see me as a god, but if somebody stabs me, I'm still gonna die. And he's, like, saying this to Cortez, like, I know, like, basically, expressing, like, I know that you're a man, I know that you can be killed. It is, like, a very much a threat, and, like, I am not taken in by any of this kind of mythology that you're trying to craft by yourself. And I think that's a really cool like, moment of those two people meeting each other, and that kind of power uh, thing that was going on, where these, playing politics with each other. Like, it's, you could imagine the kind of Game of Thrones style, God, it's just terrible, but you could imagine that TV series that has that scene in it between those people. It'd be really cool. But yeah, SL says, from what I read, they want to do a historical exploration / survival game, and this fit their preference. I assume Viking, which is the sequel to this game, which is about Vikings, as seen right here, is much better at fulfilling that with less overt baggage. Yeah, I mean, there's still a lot of, baggage in terms of the violence and stuff that would go with the Vikings, but yeah, it's obviously way, way less than this. And Diamond said, yeah, that mainly manifests his dialogue choices, where you go, boy, I really hate heathens. Yeah, so, like, yeah, the treatment of it, yeah, it's just superficial. So it's a disappointment, but it's not really surprising. Obviously this is, but yeah, so let's see. So I would normally be streaming for another, like, hour and 20 minutes. So I will end this game, and I will just make the highlight end here. But I'll keep streaming. We can go play. We can just play more Pillars again, like I did on Friday, because I'm trying to finish this game before next Monday, which I'm gonna do. I'm getting done, but